Smith. Then there's Okoro. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Giddey in at the 2. And it's in there.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Smith no good.
Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Jordan with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
First personal foul. First team.
Here's Paxson. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. Giddey defends. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Jordan. Driving inside, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. The shot by Buzzell is no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Jordan with the bucket.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Three-pointer, Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Paxson. There's the triple. Sinks the tray. Paxson's got 5 now.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
They haven't looked like themselves the last few possessions.
They haven't. This is when they really need to be patient and get a clean look.
Chicago passing it around. The 3 from Okoro. He drops it from range.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Jordan up top. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 10.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Jones finds Giddey. From downtown, rebounded by Pippen. Chicago leading by 11. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Yep, that one goes. Paxson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Okoro, no good. Okoro's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside for Grant. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pippen. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's picked off. Grant outside. Pass to Paxson. Now Pippen. Soft touch off the glass. Pippen's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Bulls leading by 17. 29 seconds left in the first quarter here. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Can they get it? And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got 5.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Pass to Cartwright. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And the basket by Pippen.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. With 1 on the clock. The shot no good. And so it's Chicago out in front by 19 going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
And it's Livingston in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Purdue, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
From the baseline, Chicago with a rebound. Armstrong passes to Pippen. Simons with a rebound. Bulls trail by 21. Pass to Williams. On the wing, Sexton from deep. The rebound by Hodges. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Armstrong with a bucket.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Williams. Josh Giddey comes in for Simons. And it's Jones in for Sexton. Out to the right wing. For 3, Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Pass to Livingston. No good with a layup.
Man, he looks spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
Left side, Giddey. 4-3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Armstrong passes to Livingston. Collins comes with a double. Pass to Purdue. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Collins. Now here's Okoro, guarded closely. Great D that time from Pippen. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Substitution for your ball.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Dance team, make some noise.
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Miller comes with a double. Jordan, a good look. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Jordan's got 13 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thank you. Collins passes to Miller. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Giddey. And it's Chicago with a board. Cartwright's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jordan. Again, the Bulls score.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Miller finds Collins. Jones from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Jordan with the bucket.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
Okoro passes to Giddey. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Paxson. Over Jones. No good, off the front rim.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Giddey got it. 2 for 5 now.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Grant outside. Here's Paxson. Chicago passing it around. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Miller outside. From deep, Giddey fires in the triple. Giddey's got 8 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
A shot from the mid-range. Here's Cartwright. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Bulls running away with it. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Buzelis out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Smith. And it's Jones in at the 1.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pippen outside. Unloads. Grant's shot is off. Pass to Buzelis. Now Giddey. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Paxson. 7 points in the game. Fires from 14. And there's another one for Chicago.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Okoro. Pass to Jones. Releases. Chicago grabs the miss. Cartwright's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jordan. And the layup is good off the glass. Jordan's got 25 points in the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Yeah, great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Jordan with it. He's got 25. He's still feeling it. Smith with the rebound. Okoro outside. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Oh, he tries a 3. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Giddey. Inside. Snatched away. Now here's Pippen. Guarded by Okoro. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Paxson, defended by Jones. From deep, Jordan. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Buzelis. Bulls keep it alive. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Chicago now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And Chicago going with a whole new group out there. And the Bulls also making a change. Sexton's checked in. Here's Hodges. He's scoreless. No good on the 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Pass to Armstrong. Here's Livingston. Chicago passing it around. Armstrong passes to Livingston. 5 to shoot. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Okoro on the wing. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Chicago leading by 23. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. That's on Jalen Smith.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
King, he's checked in for Brown. Then for Chicago, Yabusele, he's checked in for Smith. Miller comes in for Okoro, and Simon is subbed in for Jones.
Simons has a shoot-first mindset, but he also takes great pride in making plays for others.
Here's Armstrong. Purdue. It's good on the putback. Purdue's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's Miller. It's hauled in by Purdue. Purdue's got 5 rebounds in the game. Hodges passes to Armstrong. Here's Purdue. Here's King. Pass to Hodges. Fires the 3. Here's Armstrong. Checked by Sexton. King lays it up and in off the pretty assist. King's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Brown in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And the shot goes in. Armstrong's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Simons finds Yabusele. Now here's Miller. Pass to Sexton. Livingston grabs the miss. And here's Brown. Here's Livingston. Here's King over Sexton. King gets the bucket.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here's Miller. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice find there from Simons. Solid at recognizing when his teammates are uncovered.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
And stolen by Yabusele. Right side, Sexton. Chicago with a rebound. Purdue's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Brown against Simons. Pass to Purdue. Rebound by the Bulls. Miller, the pass to Sexton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Here's Armstrong. Count it.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Miller. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Bulls. Pass to Livingston. Here's Armstrong. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Yabusele. Hauled in by Brown. 1:33 left in the final quarter. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Livingston. Chicago passing it around. Armstrong with a bucket. Armstrong's got 6 points in the quarter.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Miller. And it's Chicago with a board. Purdue's got rebound number 8 now. Outside, Brown. Chicago with a rebound. There's 53 seconds left in the game. Here's Giddey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Chicago with the ball. Armstrong passes to Livingston. Outside, Brown. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Miller outside. Back to Simons. On the wing, Sexton. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Armstrong. Check by Sexton. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now for our player of the game.